Olá a todos e bem-vindos a mais vídeo. Hello everyone and welcome to another video. Today we're going to go over the different sounds of the letter S in Portuguese. For those of you who are learning, I'm sure you've come across this challenge of knowing how to pronounce the letter S. So the letter S will change according to where it is in the word. In Portuguese, the letter S has 4 different sounds it can have. So starting with the first one, S will sound like S when it's at the beginning of a word and before a vowel. For instance, the word sapato, sapato. Again, like I've said before in a previous video on the pronunciation rules, the word sapato ends in O. So in a sentence, that O will be generally a little bit suppressed or whispered is another way of thinking of it. So it will sound more like sapato, sapato. The second sound of S is when it's after a vowel and before a consonant or in between 2 consonants. So for example, the word estou, estou. If you notice, I'm not over pronouncing the E at the beginning because this combination here of letters, EST, and also because they're not in the stressed position, the E, we go straight into that sound of S, which is just like the English SH in this case. So we'll sound like st, sto, sto. And an example of a word with the S in between 2 consonants is instant, instant. The third sound of S is when the S is in between 2 vowels. There it takes on the sound of a Z, like the words casa, casa, and mesa, mesa. The last sound of S is when it's at the end of a word, and this sound is the exact same sound as the Portuguese soft G, and that compares to English like words like treasure. It's a zh sound, zh. So always at the end of a word, it will sound like a zh. So for example, if I were to make the word mesa plural, you'd end up with mesas, mesas. Carros, carros. Whenever we have a double S in Portuguese, that is because the S or those 2 S's are in between 2 vowels and we need to make that sound back into an S. The word massa is an example of this, massa. An additional challenge to these sounds are when we have words ending in S and in a sentence followed by another word that begins with a vowel. There you'll have this similar situation as the word mesa, where the S will be in between 2 vowels, and because we tend to glue the words together, that zh will turn into a z sound. So for instance, if I were saying yellow tables in Portuguese, mesas ends in S, and then but yellow is amarelas. So you'll have that S from mesas gluing on to amarelas, and it will sound like a Z as well. So it will sound more like mesas amarelas. Of course, this is if I'm saying it fast and or normal speed in a sentence. Mesas amarelas. Today I'm going to buy 2 yellow tables. Hoje vou comprar 2 mesas amarelas, for example. I hope that's helped shed some light on this problem with the sound of S, and I hope to see you in the next video. Please like and subscribe, and let me know in the comment section if you have any questions about this situation or any other letters that might be causing you some grief. Thank you so much. Até a próxima. Obrigada.